Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the first Q&A video on this channel. If you're new here, I'm Samuel. I'm a second year medical student currently studying in Russia. And since we crossed the 1000 subscriber milestone, I've been thinking it's nice to do something like this, a question and answer, where I'll be answering your creative assumptions about me and probably some things you don't know about me. I'll put a little bit of myself out there for you guys to know. If you're into this kind of thing, you can stick around and watch to the end of the video and learn more about me. But if you're not, you can watch some of my other videos about productivity, habits, or how to study effectively. I'm going to leave all of them linked up there, so you can check them out if you're not into this kind of question and answer stuff. First, my full name is Makinde Ojo Samuel. I think that shouldn't be too hard for some people to pronounce. And I'm a Nigerian. I'm from Osun State in Nigeria. And I currently reside in Russia, where I study medicine in Rostov State Medical University. And I'm a 20-year-old very small guy who is very interested in productivity, habits, and how we can actually study effectively. So probably that's a basic intro about myself. Now let's move into answering some of your questions and assumptions about me. The first one here says, you are very rich. Well, I don't know if this is one of my friends that actually wrote this or something. But rich is a very strong word to use for my current state. I don't think I'm even sure I'm not rich. I'm just a little bit comfortable, if I can say that. The second one says you can't do 40 push-ups. Well, I'm very sure of the person that wrote this. We've had this discussion in the room. This is of course my roommate, who also wrote the same thing on my Instagram page. Not knowing, or I don't know if he knew or not that I was going to see his name. He was trying to make it anonymous. But now about the 40 push-ups, well, I don't think I can do 40 push-ups straight. I've tried to do 30. I think I'm between the range of 25 to 30 straight. But if I was working out, I could actually do 100 if I divided it into parts. That's what I do normally. But doing 40 in a row, I've not probably tried it out. Maybe I should actually try it out. It's a challenge. Now the next one says, which sites can I get more undergraduate government scholarships, and do you wish to come back to Nigeria as soon as possible? If you don't know, I'm a scholarship student. I'm a Nigerian scholar here in Russia, and I'm not really sure of other sites where you can get undergraduate government scholarships. I've got a friend here who has a channel where she talks about scholarships, undergraduate, postgraduate. So if you want, you might check in the description box below. I'll leave a channel down there, and you can check if she has any current scholarship you can actually apply for. And the second question about wanting to come back to Nigeria as soon as possible. Yes, of course, I miss home, and I really wish I can come back as soon as possible, at least to see my parents and my family and my friends. But that's probably for a short while. How old am I? I already said it. I'm 20 years old and still counting. How was your first experience in Rostov? Well, I was kind of happy when I got to Rostov first, because we landed in Moscow and Moscow was very cold. When we got to Rostov, it was a little bit less colder than it was in Moscow, and I was grateful for that. And basically, Rostov has been my home, and I'm very happy for the family I've got here, and the family has been the best thing that has happened to me actually since I came to Russia. So that's probably my best part of Rostov. Now the next question says, why are you wicked? And this sentence is not complete, but I'm very sure this is my friend, and I don't think I'm wicked. Of course I'm not wicked. I'm a very good boy. How bad did your parents make sure you got to Russia? Well, I don't think my parents were that desperate about me getting into Russia. Well, if you don't know, it's time to talk about some of my failures. My first try at the matriculation board exam that gets us into university, I failed, not really woefully, but I failed. I couldn't get medicine at first. And so I applied the second time, and then I also applied for this scholarship. And the second year, I got the 2 medicine offers I got in Nigeria and also got outside here in Russia. And during my application for this scholarship, my parents were very supportive. Well, there was nothing really desperate about it. They were fine with anything I actually chose. So now the next question, at times when making these videos, especially when you started, how did you see yourself, and how did people you told about this vision see you? Were you at some point tired and about to give up? Yeah, if you actually watched my last video where I talked about the habits, I made mention of something there that when I first started this YouTube channel, I started because I wanted to make fast money from it, and that was probably the goal. And I set my mind actually on this goal, and And after uploading my first 2 videos and I knew I was very far from the goal, I was very disappointed and I almost gave up at first. But then what actually kept me moving was, at first I was trying some new techniques with the camera. I was getting involved with making these magic tricks and just duplicating myself on camera, and just trying new stuff was actually what made me interested in making this video and all of that. So now that I've kind of changed my niche, I think it still kept me on going. And about the friends, I think I didn't tell anybody at first when I started this YouTube channel. I only told my girlfriend, and it was a friend of mine, Bernard, that actually figured out, because I was sharing this link anonymously on my status, and he found out that this is probably something someone could do. He exposed my secret among my friends, and they were very angry at first that why would I be doing something like this without telling them, that don't I want their support. And ever since then, they've been very supportive, and I'm very grateful to everyone on this channel. On to the next question. The next question is, why did you create a YouTube channel? Well, I just answered that question. At first, I created this YouTube channel for money. I thought I was going to make fast money from it. That's a very honest reason to you guys. But now I'm not really concerned about the money anymore. In fact, it doesn't really shock me or do me anyhow. I'm mostly concerned about learning new stuff and sharing it with you guys, and that's just basically what I'm concerned about, and that is the main purpose of this channel now. I'm mostly concerned about learning how we can study more effectively, how we can learn our habits, how we can be more productive, motivation, and all those kind of stuff. And learning these stuff gives me joy, and sharing it with you guys also gives me joy. And the positive feedbacks are also very interesting and very motivating from you guys, and I'm very grateful up until this moment. Just wanted to ask how you're doing, where you are, and what are your plans after undergrad. It's Bankole Shion from secondary school, by the way. Well, this is from Bankole Shion, a friend of mine when we were in secondary school in Nigeria, and he's currently in the US. We used to call him Bank Shion there. And thank you for asking. I'm very fine, and I'm currently studying in Russia, in Rostov state. And well, I've got some part that I wish I could actually follow, but well, it's a long-term goal, and anything can change in the future, so I'm open to changes. And this is how I actually see long-term goals. I see short-term goals as something that are very strict, some things I have to follow, and long-term goals, I see them as just be there to set a little bit of definition of my path. Not really something I'm very strict to, so anything might change at any time. I'm open to changes, and I'm very dynamic. Yeah, thank you very much. Hey, which university are you studying in over there, and which course? How do you study on or understand your lesson notes despite the language barrier? How can you rate your understanding of the courses? Well, I've answered this before. I'm studying currently in Rostov State Medical University, currently studying medicine, and we fully study here in Russian language. So your question about how do I understand or study my lesson notes despite the language barrier? Well, when we first got here, for the first year, you would be taught the Russian language, and I think at that point you are going to really get basically everything about the Russian language, about 60 to 70% of the language, and that's going to actually help you when you get into real study. Because after that language year, you're going to move to your first course where you start doing your classes with the Russians, and it's not that hard, it's not that easy. And how can you rate your understanding of the courses? Well, I think I really understand the courses. It's the only problem might be when you're trying to express yourself to some teachers when you're answering. But generally understanding the courses, it's very easy. Just read your books. It's understandable, and if you don't understand, there's a lot of translator apps out there so you can use and understand the courses. It's not really that hard actually. Combining your degree and your skill, music, sound production, how do you see yourself after college? Or what do you see yourself doing with it too? Well, I don't really understand this question. I'm not really into music and sound production, but combining my degree as someone who's going to be a medical doctor and my passion for YouTube and all these kind of things, how do I see myself doing with the two? Well, at first, I think it's not so much of a different niche. I'm going to be talking about medicine. Soon I'm going to include vlogs into this channel as day in the life or something, so how I study here, medical student life and all of that. So you can subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed, but I think subscribers are the ones that are going to be watching up until this moment. Either way, I don't think there's so much of different topics, and I think I should be able to do fine with it too. Well, I think I do this well. I'm someone who plays FIFA 21 almost every day of my life, and I'm someone who studies very much every day of my life. And so I think it's just a matter of time management. If you've got your time and everything planned out, I should make a video about time management. Yeah, I guess. As I explained from what I learned from Ali Abdal, our lives are in 3 stages. We are in the pilot stage, in the plane stage, or in the engineer stage. So if you've got everything set out well in the pilot stage, you really have a lot of time to play game or even study when you are in the plane stage. It's just about staying strict to what the pilot has planned out, or staying strict to your plan for every day, and it's going to be fine. What's your most embarrassing moment and your best memories? Currently, my best memory was when my friends surprised me after I passed the milestone of 1,000 subscribers on this channel. And my most embarrassing moment, well, I can't really remember any, but there should have been. I don't think I've really got any embarrassing moments that is sticking to my memory or something like that. Thank you. So this question, is this your website and is it difficult to create one? I think the person is asking about the Google form I created, and it's not very difficult. It's not my website. It's just a feature of Google, and you can probably just set it out if you have a Gmail. Just go to Google and type Google Forms, and you're going to see how you can make one for yourself if you want to create a survey or something like that for anyone. Next question, this is probably one of my most interesting ones. How many hours do you often read often? Well, I guess the person is asking how many hours I used to read every single day. It's not really fixed, and we don't really say, okay, this is the amount of hours I study. But if I've got class tomorrow, because in Russia here, we answer every single day in school, we answer to teachers. And so if I've got class tomorrow, which is very serious, probably histology, biochemistry, or anatomy, or something like that, of course, I've got to study the night before, or probably before that day. Now, this is one of the questions I got from WhatsApp, and this is a very interesting one. Actually, personally, I love this question. What do you find most challenging about your channel? Well, first, when I started this channel, the most challenging stuff was putting myself out there, and I got over that, and now I'm so fine with putting myself out there on YouTube. And then the next problem was creating content, and that was one of my biggest problems then, knowing what to actually upload. Sometimes I'll just be like, oh god, I have to upload on Thursday. What am I going to talk about? And sometimes even on Thursday or Thursday evening I was meant to upload, I don't know yet what I was going to talk about, and I just had to search whatever online and just upload. But now, in fact, I'm even going through a course now currently by Ali Abdal. I was one of the scholarship students in that course where it was teaching about infinite content engine, and I think I've gone past not having content for the channel. Currently, the most challenging thing I think I'm facing with the channel is probably with the production. Like, filming with my phone can be a little bit of pain, and even some other things I'm meant to be doing, like editing, record editing, I still do them on my phone, and it's a little bit limited, and I feel like I should get over that very soon. Very soon. As you can see, I'm not rich, so I'm still using my phone to record, and every single thing I'm doing on this channel is still a little bit of minimalism. Yeah, now to some of my questions from Instagram. I had a poll on Instagram and people asked me some of the questions, and I think this one is not anonymous. I'm not sure if they want me to mention the names, but No Sharp, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, asked me, if you could change anything in the world, what would it be? If I have multiple options, the first thing I'm going to change is a service provider in Nigeria. They're doing a lot of crappy work, and I don't like the way data is in Nigeria for some of my friends that want to actually watch my YouTube channel, but they can't because of data and all of that. So 019, this is a friend of mine on Instagram. She asks, what do you hate or love most about Russia? Well, the first thing I hate about Russia is the food. I'm not really familiar with the food, and my friends always make jest of me because I'm the only one that doesn't really, I'm really one of the ones that don't eat Russian food, and I'm really picky about my food, just simple like that. And I miss my foods in Nigeria, those traditional foods and all of that. And one thing I love most about Russia is it's probably my friends here, and probably the weather. The weather is kind of a little bit harsh, but it makes us fresh. I love the weather. I love the winter. I love autumn. But my best weather is actually summer. That's when we can actually play ball on the field, go out, play around in just normal clothes. We don't have to kit up like we are going to the moon or something. King Zolian asked the question, who is your favorite YouTuber? If you ask my friends this question about me, they used to call me a prostitute of YouTube channels, because for this particular month, I'm focusing on this channel. I'm telling everybody, wow, this channel is so great. I'm learning a lot from this channel. And then over the next month, I've just changed, and I'm already telling them about a different channel. But currently my favorite YouTube channel is Ali Abdal's channel. It's changed my life. That channel has just blown my life, and I've still been following it up until now. My second favorite YouTuber is MKBHD, even though I'm not really in that niche, but I'm someone who is very interested in technology and this phone, gadgets and all of that. Probably the best tech YouTuber in the world, and I really love his channel very much. Till today, I watch every single bit of his video, even though it doesn't concern me. I watch every single bit, just the way I watch every single bit of Ali Abdal's video. And those are my best YouTube channels. I hope to be like them someday. Now to the last question I got from my poll on Instagram. This person, I remove Mike, is saying, you don't plan on coming back to Nigeria. I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you. Yeah, you got me. Well, I plan on coming back to Nigeria just for a short while. I miss my food, I miss my parents, I miss my family, I miss my friends in Nigeria. And for that reason, I'm willing to come back to Nigeria to spend a few time with them. But let's keep it there. I have to be a little bit patriotic on camera, at least. Now, finally, on this video, I've got a couple of assumptions and questions in my DM on Instagram. I'm going to check them out now. Well, this person is saying, well, from the little I know, you're an optimist, a Christ-conscious person, an extrovert, a vision person, and you're a smart guy. Wow! This is really, really flattering. Well, I won't even call this an assumption. I think this is a compliment, and I'm really going to take it. It got me, actually. I'm very happy. Yeah, I think I'm an optimist. I feel like I see the positive side of everything. I don't really want to look at the negative side because, and about Christ, yeah, I'm a Christian. I'm a very strong believer. And extrovert. Well, my friends actually say I'm an extrovert, but I don't really know. I don't think I'm that bold to really stand in front of a lot of people. And I'm a very vision person and a smart guy. Now, lastly, I wouldn't say I've saved the best for the last, but I've got this question from someone very close to me. I don't know if he's going to like me to mention name. I've always noticed your love for medicine, but on the other hand, I see your love for techs, like high-tech stuff. You are also good with computer stuff. So briefly, my questions are: 1, why medicine? 2, how do you relate your passion for medicine and technology? 3, in what ways can medical field be improved with these technologies? 4th question, why Evelyn? First, why medicine? Medicine has really been my dream from day one. Even in primary school, I thought I was going to be a footballer, but we tried it out, it didn't work out. Now we've resorted to medicine. But medicine has actually been my dream, and I think I should practice medicine for the bulk of my time on this earth, and probably most of it will be YouTube. And well, medicine, because first, we used to believe medicine was actually the highest paying job and was the most respectable job. Well, yeah, it's a respectable job, but it's not the highest paying job. There are other jobs that are actually paying way more than what medicine is paying. And for me, it's just about the body. I love understanding the body, and my friends actually know histology is and anatomy are one of my best subjects, and biochemistry is, let's just not go into that. And so that's probably one of the driving forces for me. I'm very interested in learning more about the body, and being a doctor is something I dream about every single day. Now to the next question, how do I relate my passion for medicine and technology? Well, there are two different things, and currently I can't really relate the two of them together. I'm a doctor now. I could be trying some sort of tech in probably my specialty as a medical doctor, but currently they are very separate. I'm very interested in medicine in school when I study for school. I'm very interested in tech when I get my friends and we start talking about tech. And when I watch Marcus Brownlee's channel, MKBHD, and when he talks about all this tech stuff, I learn a lot from him. And that's where I got my interest in technology from. And very soon, I hope to be able to buy this tech and really try them out rather than just learning about the numbers and what they can actually do. I hope to be able to buy them out and actually try them out. I think our doctors and our tech guys currently in the world today are doing a very great job. There are a lot of things that are happening in medicine, a lot of changes, a lot of developments that we're seeing, and I really wish to get there and try them out. And I really don't think there's any aspect that is really a problem now. I think the tech world and the medical world are very, very connected, and there's been a lot of development over the years. And I hope to see more actually. I can't really pinpoint that, okay, let's go to this department, they're not doing well here. No. The first question, why Evelyn? she's just the chosen one. So that's been it. Thank you guys very much for watching up until this moment. If you actually got to this point, please go to the comment section and leave your best emoji there, so I know my friends that, or my people that actually got to the end of this video. So if you love this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not actually subscribed. And the next one will probably be at 10,000 or 100,000. Oh, that's too far. I don't think. Let's not think about that. So that's been it. Let me know what you guys think about this Q&A or whatever about myself in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys very soon in the next video.